So there has been tons of debating in this household about the color that should be used on the parts that aren't log cabin, on the trim, on the front door, all that goodness. So to fix this, I bought 7 different paint samples of trim and side paint, and I'm going to throw it up on the cabin in spots of pieces of wood that I know that we're not going to be reusing or are going to be painted again, so we can see in the lighting that we have what really works with our cabin. And if you can't tell by what's in my hand, I'm being cheap. Yes, I do have those little sponge paint brushes, but for 7 different samples, I don't want to waste 7 of those. I need those for jinking. Remember that stuff that goes in the crack of the wood? So here's my paintbrush. So time to put some paint up. This first one is Adirondack. I'm probably saying that really wrong. You know, the chair that they sit on at Cape Cod. Yeah, Adirondack Blue. But it's really pretty. Ooh. I really like this one. Goodness, this could be a siding color or a trim color, honestly. I like it. Awesome. And I am going to test them all on the trim and on the sides of a bigger splotch just to see what I kind of like. Even though one is more for siding and versus one is more for, in my head, for the trim. So this next color is called Goblin. It's like a deeper blue-gray. Making a mess. Okay, I lied. This one I can't see as a trim color. This one is called Fog. F-O-G. And it is just a gray, a really light gray, an off-white with a hint of tan to it. All right, this one is called Lunar Surface, and it is just a nice light gray. And again, I don't think I want this one for trim. Now we have another one called After the Storm, and it's just a little bit darker gray than what I just put on. I have to say I like this one for the siding, but you never know till it dries. And then the last one, instead of in the blue family, it's a little bit more to the green side. It's called Juniper Ash. Ooh, I like that one too. Oh, I stepped in paint somehow. I got my samples. I'm going to put them up and let this dry, and then we'll come back in just a minute and see what it looks like once they're dry. Okie dokie. It is evening now. It is dry, so no full sun on it at the moment. And Jeremy's getting a look at the colors up close. Which I can tell you he really doesn't care about.
It's not that I don't care, I just can never visualize it. I don't know about these colors. I mean, hell, I like the colors that are on it. I don't, that, but, you know, I'm not very stylish when it comes to painting. I mean, as long as you don't give me an ugly house, I'd really leave the ball in your court. I mean, all of them will look fine.
What do you think of the gray next to the green?
I hated the living room in our house until you painted it, and I was like, all right, it's not that bad. So I don't really know.
So
I mean, it's dark. That's the
that
only
color
thing,
and that
but...
is what I'm leaning towards. Not. Oh gosh, tripod falling.
You like that? You know what?
That tripod just gets to stay on the ground.
Jeez.
So it's kind of hard to tell in this light now, but I'm leaning towards this gray with, you can kind of see it better as that color. So that and that together. Or if you look on the side here. Yeah. This color and that color together. These two bottom ones. So trim siding.
It just hit me on how I bet you people are going to be like, man, she's really controlling. She doesn't let you say anything. And I'm like, that's because she's right all the time. And usually when I say something, it's dead wrong. So it's not a bad thing. So, notice behind.
Yeah, that's your wall.
It's just more wood. There's like a layer of this wood, and there's that on top of it. Got a lot of wood that we would repurpose once you, like, you know. You can tear all this crap down and replace it with plywood, and then do whatever you want on the outside of it. This chimney's gonna be a thing.
We're off topic.
I'm always off topic. I mean, there's so many things, you know. I just try.
Oh, I'm with you. I can go in there and think for like an hour, just wandering around of what I want to do.
Here's another. I mean, you know what? Okay. I don't know what this. I don't know what this video is supposed to be about.
It's supposed to be about paint colors.
Well, why? Okay. Well, I mean, let's roll with it.
Okay.
What's worse that can happen? And then I was sitting there just looking at other stuff. Like, remember, I've been studying the eaves. I've been studying these religiously, trying to figure out how to build them. Look at this one. They just put the wood. It's not attached. It's not like the videos I see. So, I gotta fix all that. But that's another day. Man. Okay.
So I can do a bigger tester spot now to make sure that we like it.
There's wasps.
Something touched my finger.
I think I can't tell from here if there's wasps in that nest. But I just saw the nest and I was like, is there anything in there?
No, but something hit my finger on the way down. I just about.
Sorry.
Y'all, there's wasps. Thanks, hun.
Well, I'm just saying, because you know I'm not going to take a bullet for you when it comes to that. I'll let you know. That's about all I got.
As you're running?
Oh, yeah. I don't even know if well, you know what? Maybe for the kids, but man, you're on your own. Remember that one wasp that landed on P's leg? I just slap it off.
Okie dokie. Got some color on it. Comparison spots. Of course, this looks a lot lighter right now because it'll darken up as it dries. So, see you tomorrow. All right, I know this is really shocking. We changed our mind again. These two colors just seemed a little bit too close together, but I happened to be Googling and searching and looking through images, and we found the perfect color combo. Let me show you. So it still has the sage green that I like, but it's going to be all over the house with this gray trim and black windows. And Jeremy loves it too, so it's what we're going with. So it looks, in the camera light, this looks a little bit mintier than it really is. But let's see if I can get a more true color going on for you. Still, it needs to be a little bit greener for you to really see what it looks like in person. But that's it. So there you go. We finally picked a house color. It took forever, it felt like. But yeah, those are the colors behind me. And on to the next project.